Straight out of Compton, original streets. Grew up with the lion, see what the criminals see. Now he a giant and a pivotal key. Got it down to a science, this the visual streets. He came up with bullet, he came up with turtle. Live life to the fullest, he put it all in the journal. We dodging them bullets, we jumping them hurdles. It's the hood postman, we in the streets universal.
Hood postman, Professor Belly Mail. This is not a glorification or a glamorization. This is an education. You can go anywhere in the world and get a couple of lives, but you come right here to get your truth. Be sure to click the notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment down below. So when the dope content hit, it'll feel like it's the first and 15th. Lock the door.
Professor Belly Mail, the Hood Postman. So who I'm here with today?
I'm Avalon Blue, Trey, man, in the Whip Wednesday, you heard me?
Avalon Blue, good to see you, man. I wanted to come back, Avalon, because I think there was a few things that we didn't discuss, because there's so many dynamics and so many aspects of South Park history.
Right.
Not only the 5 Trey, but the South Park history all the way, rooting back all the way to where the businessman, and later on 5 Trey.
Yeah.
So I want you to try to travel down that road, and I know you're 52, but still you was here. You grew up here, right?
Yeah. Born and raised, day one.
So kind of explain that dynamic, and then we can talk about what you guys got going on in the park.
Okay.
And also we'll get into some gangbang.
Okay. Hey, well, the South Park, the businessmen, is the big homies. Before they were Crips Blood, they had the Slossons. My uncle, there's some Slossons. Rest in peace, Billy Stokes, Slossons. And the big homies in South Park is from businessmen. We always had hustlers and slick dudes, gangsters up here way before the Cripping was even going on. The businessmen is the 5 Treys, I want to say fathers of the park, the businessmen, and they still hanging out. You go to the corner right now, all them dudes with the gray beards out the game, they still pants, still creased up, and they still throwing the businessmen on the corner. They're like, Blue, we ain't leaving the set until we die off. We're like, nigga, we got you. Those like our pops.
I just passed in the center of the park, right there at the front of the park, some old men sitting in the group right there. I think that's their area.
It's the area, but see, the nine with the businessman, the businessman stretches, I want to say, 5 Treys, the 5 Deuces, the Villas, Peblos, 4 Treys. All that's businessmen. So, it was once upon a time when I was doing this individual work, me and my boy Swan and Fly from Villa, we ride together. And we see my boy Lonzo on 51st and Central at Tams. He out there, doing him. And we in the car, and we see Lonzo at the same time, my homie Villa, he say, hey, bro, that's my big homie. When he said my big homie, I looked at him like Rocket on Colors. This nigga's a top flight. So when I put up on him, I'm like, what's up? He looked in the car and he see me what to do with his blood dude. He looked, he backed up, he said, man, 2 of my favorite niggas in the car the same. He said, Blue, businessmen got bitches. All y'all are kids. Some of us just went to jail at their time that we couldn't introduce y'all because we was doing time. So, but all y'all are kids. In a nutshell.
That's a good assessment of bringing that together, because a lot of people don't know that the businessmen were the glue, was the root to all this, even all the way down what they now refer to the low bottoms.
Yeah.
And I guess bottoms. I don't understand that, but explain that dynamic as well.
Where the bottoms is, I would say, from 50s on down. We're the bottoms. You start getting to the 30s, to the 30 power rules in the 20s, that's like the low bottoms. You know what I mean? It's the bottoms, the 50s. Then with the low bottoms, you get like to the 30s and the 20s. We don't claim the bottoms. You know what I'm saying? South Park. We don't claim nothing else but South Park, man. So we in the bottom, or we saying so we South Park or nothing.
I knew 2 cats growing up because we got in that drug world. Was Andre, rest in peace, and his brother named Bam Bully.
Bam Bully, I don't know them cats, man.
Okay, just asking. Okay,
them cats, man.
Because they could have been anywhere on this Avalon section.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd mention
But all those Avalons, the 4 Treys was Avalon, my Uncle Taco, Donald Petty, Avalons. You know what I mean? A lot of this is all Avalon, man. Avalon was all the way to Boulevard. I didn't think Crips started at Fremont. You would never think that Crips started on the east side off Avalon. All it was Avalon. I tell my homies, you from one of the oldest Crip sets in the world. It's not, I don't know too many gangs, if I'm wrong, that's got their original name. as long as the Avalons, besides us in the kitchens and the UGs. Everybody else was something else before they claim they said now. So Avalon,
That's true.
I feel Avalon's is original Crip set that still hold their name, and ain't nobody else that been longer than the Avalons that still carry their own name. We ain't Avalons to which and nothing else. We Avalon and that's it.
Yeah, that's a man. Yeah, when I look at that, you're right. Because I look at a lot of different sets with something else before that.
Yeah, before that.
Because before everything that was over there on the west side, they was just West Side Crips.
Yeah, we was Avalons already. We was Avalons then. We was Avalons then. So we've been, like I said, we've been had criminals. If you want to get that, we've been had criminals, but it was just the survivor mode. You know, the East Side was a different element. Back when I was growing up, the East Side had hustlers. We had dudes going to junior high school. We eating a value pack, dudes driving cars to junior high school. I mean, remember we had a student parking lot where you couldn't tell who the teachers, who the kids was. When you pull up in the coupe with the Turkish earring hanging out, you in the 8th grade, y'all got all little girls, everybody got Big Mac Happy Meals. Blacks had bankrolls back in the day in the early 80s. We weren't all starving.
I started becoming aware of all the five trays and some of the producers and everybody else when I started hanging out at Marshall's back in the day.
Yeah, right.
Marshall was like the premier spot for all the hustlers that was getting their hair done. If they wanted that particular look, you went to Marshall's right there on 42nd, right there by Manual Art.
Yeah. And then we had right here on 52nd, we had Thunderbirds. You know what I mean? I was a little homie. The first time, hey, cuz the homie out of jail. I already know to go find him at. He get his hair, bro. He get his hair fried. You know, all the big homies that they first day out, they longer time, everybody get their Jerry curl done. You know that homies that it's Jerry curl bags everywhere. Jerry curl bags everywhere.
When you look at today's Crippin', right, versus yesterday's, there's a lot of variations, right? A lot of differences and things have changed and they have evolved. But when you look at them now, you can't, if you set the Bloods and the Crips next to each other, you wouldn't be able to tell who is who.
Now, you know the dress code, I was telling the homie today, about the dress code. Crips, maybe I'm wrong, blue, black, and gray, sometimes beige. You know what I mean? The Bloods wore green, dark brown, beige, and black. They don't got the same color scheme. You start, to me, Crips was men, masculine. You know what I mean? Because we had to get it how we live. Today, man, it's too much drip in the Crip. Too much drip in the Crip, man. I think they overdressed for their profile, for their job description.
Woo, good one. When you think about it though, Avalon Blue, how many people have died, and you probably unaware of this, over the 25-cent bandana? Bandanas originally, when I started coming up banging, they were 25 cents. You can get a red one, blue one. Back then, those preferably were the main colors, the red and blue.
But a lot of people got killed. But growing up in the 70s, we was kids. Shit, well, this gang of black, you had to be tough back then. I mean, it wasn't got to do with the Crip and Blood. When you go play in the front yard in the driveway with your neighbors, and your mama say go play with your neighbors, and you might be 6, 7 years old. It's bullies that were 6 or 7 years old back then. It didn't start in high school. Listen, the toughness amongst blacks, man, the masculinity amongst us, man. You had to be tough. It wasn't hold on. The Crips and Bloods didn't start toughness. Like I say, it was bullies in elementary. It was bullies, so it had to do with the gangbang. You had to be tough. Your mama made sure you had to be tough.
My homeboy Killer Wayne used to tell us, you got to be tough to eat at Gus.
What?
There was a hamburger stand right there in our neighborhood. But if you didn't go up there, if you wasn't tough,
shit, I'm walk on there and grab a hand and full of your french fries. Nigga walk on there and grab your fries, look you in the face and walk out your french fries. What you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? But these days it's different though, man. It is different. I say everybody came in the game different. By me being 52, man, I feel I'm one of the first kids to have, my homies, we the first batch of crack, had crack mamas. You know what I mean? Because we was young. I'm 52 when the crack cane come out. A lot of homies, my homies' mamas started getting high at a certain time. So I look at my homies as trauma survivors. They want to call us gangbangers, but I call us orphans, homie, because if we had good parents, they would have came and got us, homie. They never came and got us. So you want me to leave the homies who been left? I seen the story. We grew up in the 70s. We grew up in the 70s. We knew who the poor people was on our block. We knew the house stuff. We knew that family that didn't have it right on our family. If it wasn't for the hustle, When that family got to hustling, when the crack coke came out, and that family got to hustling, 9 times out of 10, secretly in our hearts, we rooted for that family for them to hustle. Because we seen they wasn't making it. Before the Section 8, before America put a Band-Aid on poverty, we remember the homies didn't have it. So they had to hustle. And know what happened? Some of them dudes are the best entrepreneurs today because them dudes hustle so hard because their mama didn't have it. Now today they better parents. They got their own business. They handle their business more than dudes who got 2 parents. So, it depends on what lens you look at through.
That's true. And that's great that you brought that point up because, I mean, let's be honest, when that crack cocaine hit, nobody knew the outcomes. There was no
cross-reference. There was no cross-reference.
Nothing.
It was like, if you do this, you know. It wasn't that.
There was no precedence that where you can look and say, oh, this is what's going to happen.
It wasn't.
None of that.
It was like, my daddy, before he died, rest in peace, was a recovering addict. He got, the crack cocaine, got my daddy, right? So I said, Pops, what happened? When my dad got together, what happened? He said, man, our parents was bootleggers in Mississippi, right? He said, so by that, my alcohol tolerance was high. So when I came out here to California and they started buying the alcohol off the counter, I prided myself being able to drink a man under the table. He said, when that cocaine came, I had that same type of get down. I felt like I would do a motherfucker. I didn't know I was digging myself deeper into a hole, son. He said, once that monkey got me, he said, man, it took me and all my friends like a tsunami. It was everywhere. It was everywhere, And now, it's crazy about it, I remember going to Holy Cross, man, on 47th of Main, standing outside at 12 years old, and asked me and my little friends, man, how does cocaine get in the hood, bro? We don't own no planes. And everybody was denial. And all of a sudden, I showed my son, I said, see Snowfall? That's my childhood. And they were trying to deny that all these years, Daddy. They were denying this movie all these years, and all of a sudden it became a movie when it became grown.
Man, as you're saying, you're right, because Snowfall is just a pinch of what it was, but it gives you the idea of what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But we know it was a great deal to it than that, because I just ran into Bowlegs.
Right.
Your homegirl.
Right.
And she told me she was on it for like 5 to 6 decades.
Mm-hmm. That's my girl.
I think she said 4 decades.
Mm-hmm. That's my girl, man. Bowleg, we used to have a handball court right here, man. And Bowleg used to sleep by the handball court, man. I used to hustle, sell dope and shit, man. I pull up. If you want to see Bowleg's at it. Blue, give me some money, Blue. I make sure she eat every morning, man. And and when she bounced back, she did her her step, the 10 steps. You gotta do like a men's.
12 steps.
She did a men's with me. You know what I mean? I had her and the 3 other people that, and I stopped hustling, they bounced back. They did the men's with me, man. And shit, she ended up blessing me in the end, man. Like I say, you never know, who you gonna need in the end. That's why I treat everybody right, man. Because you never know who you need, man. That same person that fell down, when they bounced back.
Well, I can say that she just told me yesterday that she got hired at CRC as a drug and alcohol counselor.
That's good, man. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah,
so she's doing amazing.
That's good, man. I'm proud of you, Bowlegs, baby. I'm proud of you, man. Keep on doing the hard work.
That show you that the world is small.
That's right.
You never know who you're gonna run across and who's gonna mention somebody that helped them, because she mentioned you as being one of the inspirational and helping and aiding her, and she's always thought about how you treated her and how you didn't, you looked out for her. She explained all that. I actually got a video of her talking about that.
But when they see the golf hat, they say Avalon. They how can I say this? How they got the Republicans and the Democrats. How the Republicans kind of say June 6th didn't happen. How it be both straight lies and they throw each other in the bus. So by that being said, what do you thought they did to OG's narrative? They've been through the golf hat dudes wear the golf hats. They've been through our narratives under the bus. They've been made us look bad on the news because they want our own people to believe in us. Just because I wear a golf hat and I say Avalon, if Bowlegs didn't tell you what I did for, that don't even get out, man. The work that we do. The work that we do, not what we say or how we dress, the work that we do goes unnoticed because the system already badmouthed OG. So if I'm an OG, my own family, but I don't want to be affiliated with OGs. But hold on, I'll put more work in than your pastor. I put more work in than the guy you go to school with. I put work in the streets, but just because I'm OG wear golf hat, they want to diminish my role. So I'm letting them know the OGs is back on the block. The same dude that gave you $20 for your report card, the same dude that bought you ice cream to the ice cream trucks, the same dude that made sure you wouldn't ditch to make sure you were out at football practice. We back. We back. We back. We back for the crown.
Growing up, who was instrumental in your cripping?
What you mean? It now, like I say, it depends on the hustle, the fighting, the graffiti.
So give me a hustle, fighting, and graffiti.
Now, the hustle.
Started with the hustle.
The hustle, I gotta say, Big Nut, Big Jimbo, my homie Looney Raj. You know, my homie Big Nut, man, he was young, man. He had the sack going on, man, but he made sure he took care of us, man, and his family. Made sure his family was straight, homie. And my homie, and Big Baby Trey, that Big Baby Trey, and my homie Looney Raj, they like Snoop Dogg and Dre. Them dudes was getting money, and in the 80s when niggas was selling cocaine, those dudes was flocking back then. Them dudes had the Run DMC chain on. Looney Raj had the rag bin with the TV before they had TVs. But one thing about them, man, you could be riding with these dudes, man, they'd be in the car better than your mama. You be sitting there getting confident at Cuss Velvet while you looking at the wood grain. All you hear is the door unlock. Boom, boom, boom. Them niggas that jump out the car, pussy behind them. Them niggas would jump out this brand new car and break. You be like, cuz you with this Benz, you little kid, you about like 15, 16, you like started by the car, you looking at the wood grain, and the police get behind you, and all you hear is the door unlock and the door open up, and the homie jumping out of the crew with a maxi coat on, running down the street with a maxi coat on, with some flippers on, digging, and you sitting there, I know he just jump out and leave me in the car. You know, it was just different, man, and they motivated me, man, because you know why? They get it how they live. These days, these rappers, they looking like the homies. I remember we took a picture when everybody had gold chains and rings on. It was 100% hustle money. It was nobody had no job. All these dudes you see with these pictures, all these dudes had the gold chains on. They got out the mud for real. Now it's entertainment, man. Dudes are putting gold chains on layaway at the spot meet. Dudes walking around with these fake, got knowingly fake diamond chains. You know, that wasn't going on when it was happening. You know, it wasn't going on when it was happening.
Give me the hand guard.
The gangbang shit?
No, the hand guard, the fighters.
The squabblers?
Remember the question, it was who was instrumental?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that. Now, my homie Big Mo, I gotta say Cartoon, my homie Big Crazy Ray, homie Big Snoop Slim.
Shout out to Cartoon. Rest in peace, Crazy Ray.
Shout out my homie Big Toon, Big Crazy Ray, my homie Insane Mo, Big Snoop Slim, Big Dev Mayday, Big Dev Leb 6, Big KO recipes. You know, we was growing up, you had to really be tough. So a lot of homies can't really hang with the big homies. Cause you know how you be from set, and then some homies got their brothers from the hood. You know what I mean? So they can't go too far. Cause they big brothers gonna make sure they stay in a certain type of lane. Dudes like me, they had no big brother from the set. So I had to let them know I'm with this shit. You know what I mean? So a lot of the older homies took to me. A lot of dudes my age couldn't really hang with the older dudes, man, like I did. You know what I mean? So I hung with the older cats, man. So my homie Big Demon, rest in peace, my homie Crip and Casper. You know what I mean? The old dudes, man, that really, like I say, we was military. Rest in peace, my homie Big Warlock. You know what I mean? Free my homie Big Lunatic. You know, a lot of them dudes, man, when they took me in, bro, as a little brother, but I didn't have nobody go to the house to and say, hey, somebody jump me. I didn't have nobody run to. You know what I mean? So I had to put it on for the streets, let them know if you snatch my mama purse, it's gonna be a problem. So
overall gangbanging. Because some people just, when you see them, they got the dress, they got the talk, they got the walk, they got the whole.
I don't blow smoke on nobody's ass. You know what I mean? But I gotta say, my homie Cartoon was one. You know, Big Snoop Slim was one, but I knew Cartoon first. So you know, me and Toon, man, we both hyper. So when Big Toon let me tell you how me and Toon really meet, right? So Toon guys, y'all heard about the homie. You know, I see him right, down on the walls and shit. So one night, we hang on 53rd Avenue Apartments, and we kicking it. And you know, back then, when the homie got to jail and they see a new cat, he had checking who was him. The homies would give 411, so we went, right? So I was sitting there, we kind of like 30 homies. I'm the little homie out there, eating some chips and the chips and the soda pop. And the homie Toon walked up, he said, man, I heard you can fight. Now I'm looking at this dude, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm like 16. I'm like, I'm all right. He said, let's go to Chester Alley, come on. He said, go check it out. I'm looking at him. Now I'm really looking for the other homies to like stall him out. Like they say, leave him alone. Nobody said nothing. They were like, get him, Blue, fuck that, get that nigga Blue. To myself, I'm like, cause I ain't never seen y'all get him. But y'all want me to get him, but I ain't never seen y'all get him. Fuck, cuz, come on. Go in the alley. Now, might add you, I ain't got no daddy at the house. The homie come off the shirt with the fresh out of penitentiary, they still have wigs with the dubs on the yin yangs, with the big old Oriental Crip across the chest, hamburger meat on the. I'm 16, I ain't got no daddy at the house. So I ain't never seen a dude really with the real. I'm the only felon in my family. So I don't got no gang ready in my family. For me, seeing a dude with the big old Crip on his chest, looking like a bear. So like, fuck, come on then. We got to go in chest, man. I ain't never felt my shit wasn't doing nothing. I felt my shit was just sliding off this shit like butter. But he started giving it back, but I hung in the paint. I didn't fold up. I didn't curl up. I did my shit with him. And he looked at me and I was like, okay, what's up? I didn't back down. You see, I didn't back down, man. After that, he loved me, man. Once he seen I wasn't no punk, he loved me because Toon don't like no busters. But once he seen I was down for my crown, we was good ever since. Me and Toon used to be while the homies over there drinking. Toon don't drink. They be over there drinking the shit. Me and Big Cartoon be right here at the playgrounds with Tonka trucks. Now, the Toon out here with cut off khakis, braids one side, brain blue on the other side. We playing cops and robbers with real Tonka trucks on the sandbox. Boom, boom, boom. That's why it's my big bro. A lot of dudes was scared of him, bro, and they never got to know the homie like I got to know the homie. Once you got past the field thing, and he see you was with it, he gonna treat you right, man. He's the big tours to come out on 51st, man, and we used to be like little puppies. He'd come outside with the chili Fritos. We like, Toon, cuz, what's up, Toon? Toon will take a bite out the plate, cuz, and give it to us like he give it to us. We like little puppies. We like to that when the big homie gave us some French fries, cuz it was like an honor. The homie looked out for it. It was different. The respect level was different, bro. And Toon, cuz, put it on for me, cuz. A lot of Toon. Only reason I ain't little Toon, cause Toon didn't like I went to private school and I would wear pin loafers and wear dockers and nice sweaters. He knew I was down because couldn't get around my dress code.
Lock the door.
Cali Finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking. And I don't talk about it, I just make it happen.